Today, we delve into a comprehensive analysis of two of the Middle East's most formidable military powers, the Islamic Republic of Iran and the State of Israel. While both nations possess significant influence, their military doctrines are diametrically opposed, shaped by their unique history, geography, and available resources. Iran's strength lies in its quantitative advantage. Its strategy is built around massive manpower and the ability to sustain a long-term war of attrition. With over 500,000 active duty personnel and millions more in reserve, the sheer scale of the Iranian military is a central pillar of its defense. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, or IRGC, acts as a specialized force, managing both internal security and regional asymmetric warfare through its various branches. Complementing this is the Basij, a massive paramilitary volunteer force that provides Iran with an almost inexhaustible pool of manpower for domestic and regional operations. Iran also benefits from strategic depth. Its vast, rugged mountainous terrain makes a full-scale ground invasion an incredibly difficult and costly prospect for any adversary. Furthermore, its self-sufficient domestic defense industry and vast natural resources ensure it can maintain operations even under significant international pressure. In contrast, Israel's military doctrine is defined by a qualitative edge, lacking strategic depth. Israel focuses on technological superiority and extreme precision. The Israeli Air Force is considered one of the most advanced in the world, capable of conducting long-range surgical strikes with pinpoint accuracy. Its missile defense system, including the world-renowned Iron Dome, provides a critical shield against short-range threats, maintaining domestic stability during conflict. On the ground, the Merkava tank serves as a symbol of Israeli engineering, designed with a primary focus on crew protection and battlefield versatility. Special forces units like Sayeret Matkal are trained to operate with incredible speed and efficiency, specializing in intelligence gathering and high-risk counterterrorism. Israel's strategy is built on the short war concept, using overwhelming force and speed to neutralize threats before they can escalate into a long conflict. When we compare the two, the contrast is stark. Iran is a continental power built for endurance. Israel is a technological power built for speed. Iran's doctrine of a war of attrition relies on outlasting the enemy's will and resources over years, utilizing its massive territory as a shield. Israel's rapid response doctrine requires immediate air superiority and the use of cutting-edge intelligence to disable an opponent's command structure instantly. One relies on the strength of the many, the other on the sophistication of the few. Both are highly effective within their own regional contexts. As geopolitical dynamics continue to shift, the balance between these two different military philosophies will remain a central focus of global security. So, while Iran is designed for the long game of endurance, Israel is optimized for the decisive edge of speed and technology. The Middle East remains one of the most strategically complex regions on Earth, defined by a long-standing and intense rivalry between two major powers. Israel and Iran represent two diametrically opposed military philosophies. One relies on technological supremacy, while the other focuses on asymmetric volume and regional reach. To gain a deeper understanding of the potential for conflict, we must analyze the equipment, doctrines, and layers of defense that shape their modern military capabilities. Israel's primary strength lies in its qualitative military edge. This doctrine ensures that Israel maintains a technological lead over any potential regional adversary. The cornerstone of this edge is the Israeli Air Force. With the acquisition of the F-35 Adir stealth fighters, Israel possesses unmatched strike capabilities. These fifth-generation aircraft can penetrate deep into enemy territory, avoiding radar detection while gathering intelligence and neutralizing high-value targets with extreme precision. Israel's philosophy is quality over quantity. Every platform is designed for maximum efficiency, ensuring that a small force can achieve disproportionate strategic effects. In contrast, Iran's military doctrine is shaped by decades of sanctions and a different strategic geography. They rely on what is known as asymmetric warfare. Recognizing they cannot match Israel's air force in a conventional dogfight, Iran has invested heavily in the largest and most diverse missile arsenal in the region. From the Shahab series to the advanced Fateh hypersonic missiles, Iran's missile umbrella is designed to deter attackers and strike back across vast distances. Adding to this is Iran's rapid development of indigenous drone technology. These unmanned aerial vehicles, or UAVs, provide a low-cost way to challenge superior air defenses. By launching hundreds of drones and missiles simultaneously, Iran employs a saturation attack doctrine, attempting to overwhelm the sensory and interceptive capacity of the enemy. To counter this massive volume, Israel has developed the world's most sophisticated multi-layered missile defense system, headlined by the iconic Iron Dome. While the Iron Dome handles short-range rockets, the David's sling and arrow systems are designed to intercept medium and long-range ballistic missiles outside the atmosphere. This creates a technological battle between interception speed and launch volume. It is a high-stakes game of physics and computer processing power. Beyond the hardware, the defense budgets of the two nations tell another story. Israel spends significantly more per capita, backed by substantial military aid. Iran, however, maximizes its smaller budget through domestic manufacturing and a network of regional proxies that extend its influence without the need for traditional deployment. The balance of power is not just about who has the better jets or more missiles. It is about the ability to sustain a conflict and the political will to endure. As both nations continue to innovate, the technological gap and the asymmetric response will continue to evolve, shaping the future of Middle Eastern security. Ultimately, the strategic contrast between Iran and Israel reminds us that in modern warfare, there are many paths to power and the outcome is never certain. In the volatile landscape of the Middle East, two military titans stand in a delicate balance of power, each representing a fundamentally different philosophy of war. Israel and Iran have spent decades preparing for a confrontation that could reshape the global order, but who holds the advantage in a direct clash? Israel's military strength is built on one core pillar: technological qualitative edge. They don't just aim to win. They aim to win instantly and decisively. The Israel Defense Forces, or IDF, operate under the doctrine of Mabam, the war between wars. This involves surgical, preemptive strikes to neutralize threats before they mature. Central to this defense is the Iron Dome and the multi-layered aerial defense system, capable of intercepting thousands of incoming projectiles with autonomous precision. Supporting this hardware is one of the world's most sophisticated intelligence networks, leveraging AI and human assets to map enemy movements in real time. But across the border, Iran plays a very different game. Their strategy is not about stealth jets, but about asymmetric warfare and overwhelming strategic depth. Iran has developed a ring of fire, a network of proxy militias across Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, and Yemen designed to surround Israel on multiple fronts. Instead of expensive aircraft, Iran relies on massive quantities of low-cost loitering munitions, intended to overwhelm sophisticated air defenses through sheer numbers. Their missile program is the largest in the region, featuring thousands of ballistic missiles stored in missile cities deep beneath reinforced mountains. When we compare the geography, the contrast is stark. Israel is a small, highly urbanized nation with concentrated infrastructure, making it a target-rich environment. Iran, by contrast, is nearly 75 times larger. Its vast mountainous terrain and decentralized population provide a natural defense against total incapacitation. In a short war scenario, Israel has the upper hand. Their ability to conduct rapid, high-intensity strikes could cripple Iranian command and control within days. However, in a long war, the math changes. A war of attrition favors the side with more resources, more land, and the ability to absorb damage over years. Israel's interceptors, like the Tamir missile, cost tens of thousands of dollars each, while the drones they target cost a fraction of that. Scaling this is a challenge. Iran's strategy is to drain Israel's economy and exhaust its civilian morale through constant, low-level pressure from every direction simultaneously. Ultimately, the regional balance of power remains a standoff between a sprinter and a marathon runner. Israel is built for speed. Iran is built for endurance. As the geopolitical landscape shifts, understanding these two doctrines is key to predicting the future of the Middle East. Precision versus persistence. Thank you for watching this deep dive into military strategy. Like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on many more interesting videos.